My name is Dr. Jessie Sanders, owner and chief veterinarian of Aquatic Veterinary Services. Today we'll be discussing when to add new fish to your pond, but maybe also your tank. So obviously most of this is going to apply to outdoor ponds, but unheated indoor tanks can certainly qualify. So the best time to add new fish, provided you actually have the space and you're not just getting them because you want to. I mean, obviously you want to, but again, it's in the best interest in your fish overall. You should wait until your pond is above 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius for at least 12 hours every day. Now, obviously, this is going to vary where you live in the world, but at these temperatures, this is when your fish's immune system works best. Because remember, fish are ectotherms. So their metabolism, their fecundity or reproduction, and their immune system is based on the water temperature. So we've done, just our own studies on fish, and really that 60 degree / 15 degree threshold is really that sweet spot where if there is, say, a pathogen that gets into your pond from either a poorly quarantined individual, one that's just perpetually sick, or maybe a duck decided to spread trichodina through your pond as well, that will be their immune system is able to actually mount a robust response. So just in case that new fish that you're bringing in, something squeaked by quarantine, because again, not all parasites and pathogens read, the rule book on what they're supposed to do. This will ensure that your fish are able to mount a competent immune response. Now, on the other side of this, if you're getting up into the 80 degrees Fahrenheit, above 27 degrees Celsius, you might not want to add more stress of another animal coming into an area that, already might have low oxygen from having high or temperature waters. They might be, just super active, limited resources as far as food. So again, we're looking in that threshold between 60 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 27 degrees Celsius. Now, if say you have added a fish and the temperature is below that threshold, you may have what's considered a subclinical infection. So when things are cold, obviously the fish are taking a nap, but all the pathogens, bacteria, viruses, parasites, they're all kind of taking a nap too. And when temperatures start to warm back up, obviously your single cell pathogens, your virons, they can replicate very quickly and easily overwhelm a pond full of fish. So that's usually why we see a lot of outbreaks in the spring. Because again, not only have people added fish, maybe without that proper quarantine that I'm always hyping about, but there's something that has been lingering in the pond. And as those temperatures kind of fluctuate come that early spring, that can really mean that your fish are struggling to keep up. So if you are getting ready to add multiple batches of fish, so these are fish that are coming in from multiple vendors or sources, obviously they all have to clear quarantine separately. You should never keep fish that have come from different areas in quarantine together. So obviously with the 4 to 6 week quarantine period, you want to stagger your new batches of fish by about 2 months. Again, that'll give time for everyone to clear quarantine. And if something doesn't quite read the rule book specifically, it'll give you time to correct it. But before, of course, you add new fish, always ask yourself from last week's video, do you really need to add more fish? You can go watch that video and answer that question with a resounding, yes, I can, or maybe I shouldn't. In that case, you don't have to worry about when you need to add them and just enjoy and spoil the fish that you already have. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that your fish stay happy and healthy. And if you have any questions about fish or veterinary care, we are here to help. Thanks and have a great day.